Hi everyone, I'm Eugenie Park. I'm the co-chair of this year's TA class, Teen Advisor class, and I'm here with Stephanie and Charlotte. Do you two want to introduce yourselves?
Sure, I am Stephanie McMahon, Chief Brand Officer of WWE.
Perfect.
I'm WWE superstar Charlotte Flair, aka the Queen.
How many time champion?
1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm just kidding. 9 time. I've lost count. That's in character, not real life.
So first of all, I'd love to hear what you're most excited about here at the Girl Up Leadership Summit.
For me, I'm just really excited because we officially launched the Sports for a Purpose program with Girl Up, and what that really is providing resources and tools for girls in their community to address every kind of gender inequality issue as it relates to sports. It also creates awareness, for athletes, and not only for athletes, but also, what other kind of jobs there are around sports. There's so many issues to address when you consider the fact that it's actually 4% of promotion goes to women's sports. When you think about highlight reels, when you watch various, sports media, do you ever see women?
No.
I mean, not really, yeah. Right? Maybe one or two during the FIFA World Cup or some other big type of event. But other than that, you don't. Mm-hmm. And I guarantee you there's some pretty great plays going on. So I'm just incredibly proud that these girls will have the opportunity to work together to address these issues for themselves and for the future.
For sure. Charlotte?
Well, like Stephanie said, there's so many issues to address, and having the opportunity to be a WWE superstar and go through the change with the company, with the women's evolution, and to be able to come down to Girl Up and talk to the girls like yourselves at such a young age and know that, okay, these issues are going on now. I'm a WWE superstar, I'm 33, and being able to share our experiences with you guys and then maybe relate and kind of bounce off the same things because we're all going through it together. Mm-hmm. I believe no matter the age, and we're all fighting for the same thing, and then being able to share, the importance of sports and leadership and how much you can learn from it, especially being able to share my story. It changed my life, and hoping that, it can resonate with someone who listens.
Yeah, definitely. And going off of that, why do you think discussions on equality for gender in sports specifically is so important?
Well, first of all, I believe in equality all the time, everywhere. But nowhere is there more, I shouldn't say nowhere, but sports is absolutely a huge disparity. Mm-hmm. Again, as I was saying before, just in terms of coverage, in terms of pay, in terms of, what Chris Mosier was saying on the panel, that you're taught as a girl, don't be too good. That you're taught to somehow suppress yourself and what you're capable of, that you can't be your full self, that you can't own who you are and shine and rise in whatever it is that you want to do. I mean, I can't tell you how badly I want to fight for equality, having lived through what I've lived through, which is on a small scale to what some other girls and women have gone through in their lives. I mean, it's all at the end of the day about common decency and respect for one another.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, where do I start? So, being in what was once considered a male-dominated world, mm-hmm. and being a female and saying, like, okay, you're saying that my matches aren't as good as the guys? Like, no, that's not true. Like, you're saying that I can't main event pay-per-views, that I can't main event WrestleMania because I'm a female. But no, do you listen to the crowd reaction? Are you hearing the responses? Are you seeing what we can physically do? And believing in yourself as a woman that you are equal and that you are just as big of a star and an asset and a I'm trying to think of the word, that you are as important to whatever industry that you're in, and being able to share, like, I would not take no for an answer. I said, yeah, she's a great wrestler. No, I'm just a great wrestler as it is, no male or female, and just sharing how I, started to believe in myself that way, and with all the women working together to push to make that happen from Divas to the women's division. Just being able to share that with you guys. I'm very passionate about it, if you can't tell.
Yeah, and you
neither one of us lack for passion.
You two have completely spearheaded this movement in wrestling, and it's so inspiring to see. What do you guys think is the biggest barrier to true gender equality in sports?
Well, like Stephanie was saying, it's going to take media coverage, access, pay, and I think that just because it doesn't happen overnight, like the women's evolution didn't happen overnight. This has been going on for 30, 35 years. So it's not like, okay, we want the same equality in every sport. No, it's step by step, and it's having, like, for instance, WWE is one industry that's already ahead of the game. Like, they believed in their women, they put us at the forefront, and we've continued to deliver and over deliver every time. Mm-hmm. And I think it's just going to take those baby steps with other industries and other teams realizing, like, okay, you're right, why are we not giving the same opportunities, whether it's media coverage or endorsements or commercials. I mean, all of the above. It's just working together, and it's just not, like I said, taking no as an answer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I absolutely echo. Her real name is Ashley. But everything she's saying, especially about working together, you know, and it takes all of us. It takes men, it takes women, it takes marketers, it takes leagues, it takes media, it takes competitors, all working together and coming together for the right cause, for the right reason. And ultimately, the rising tide really will raise all boats.
And one big thing that Girl Up likes to highlight is girl heroes. I think everyone has one. And you guys are some really big girl heroes for a lot of the Girl Up Leadership Summit attendees, for sure. Who is your guys' girl hero, and how did that person inspire you to be a change maker?
So, I don't have anyone that's famous, but they always say that you become the person, or you're the sum of the person, or how do I always mess up this phrase? You want to put 5 people in your life that you're the sum of those 5 people, right? So I have 5 of the most amazing girlfriends. They don't wrestle. They're not superstars. They're not on covers. They're not professional athletes. They're just either, you know, mothers, sisters, friends, aunts, and those 5 women in my life have just been my rocks, and I hope I've taken little pieces from each of them that I wanted to be like, and I've said I'm going to live my life like that, and they're my superheroes.
That's awesome. You?
So many. Really, aside from my mom, it's my 3 daughters. They inspire me to be the best person that I can possibly be. They let me know that anything is possible. Anything is possible. And I know that it's my responsibility to show them what hard work and dedication and believing in yourself and never giving up, what that really means. But they inspire me every day. One quote that I really do live by is an Eleanor Roosevelt quote. I actually look up to Eleanor Roosevelt a lot. She said, do something you're afraid of every day, something to that effect. But what it's all about is turning fear on its ear, turning fear into opportunity. And I think it's such an important message, you know, to even if you're afraid, it's okay. Embrace your fear. Go out there and own whatever it is you want to do.
That's awesome. Thank you guys so much.
That's my emoji.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming and helping spearhead Sports for a Purpose. It's been so great having you here, and yeah, super inspiring to talk to you both. Thank you.
Thank you.